1781, not a vintage year, unless you like revolutions. America was busy losing one. Meanwhile, in a small village in England, a different kind of revolution was brewing. This one involved significantly less gunpowder and considerably more coal. This, my friends, is the story of George Stephenson. Born in a two-room cottage, George didn't have much, couldn't read, couldn't write. What he did have? Grit, determination, a burning desire to improve his lot in life. His father, a humble fireman at a coal mine. Young George, destined to follow in his footsteps, or so everyone thought. From a young age, George was fascinated by machines, anything with gears, cogs, or levers. He tinkered, he explored. This curiosity, this drive, would define his life. Little did he know he was about to kickstart the Industrial Revolution, and more importantly, make train spotting a globally recognized hobby. At 14, George's fate seemed sealed. The coal mines. Dark, dangerous, back-breaking work. But George wasn't just another miner. He observed, he learned. He understood the mechanics of the colliery. He even devised ways to make the work safer. He taught himself to read and write during his spare time. Imagine that. After a day hauling coal, he'd be hunched over a book. This thirst for knowledge set him apart. This is where the magic started. The seeds of an engineering revolution were being sown in the most unlikely of places. Life wasn't easy. Tragedy struck. His father was blinded in a mining accident. George, still a teenager, became the family's breadwinner. Responsibility weighed heavily on his shoulders, but it also fueled his ambition. He knew there had to be a better way, a faster, more efficient way to transport coal. Around 1800, a new opportunity arose. George became an engine wright, repairing and maintaining steam engines. This was his calling. He immersed himself in the work, studied every bolt, every valve. He learned about James Watt's steam engine, a marvel of the age, but George saw its limitations. It was stationary. He dreamt of a mobile engine, one that could move people and goods. He knew this wouldn't be easy, but George had never been one to back down from a challenge. Word spread about the engine doctor of the North. He earned a reputation for his skill and ingenuity, but more importantly, he was developing a vision of steam-powered transportation. This vision would change the world. Steam was in the air, both literally and metaphorically. Experimentation with steam-powered locomotion was gathering pace. Richard Trevithick, a Cornish engineer, had built a steam locomotive. It was rudimentary, inefficient, but it moved. This sparked George's imagination. He believed he could build a better engine, more powerful, more reliable. He began sketching, tinkering, and experimenting. In 1814, his first locomotive, Blucher, took shape. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. It hauled coal at the Killingworth colliery. This was a pivotal moment. The world's first commercially successful steam locomotive was born. The Blucher was just the beginning. George continued to refine his designs. He knew he could achieve even greater speeds and efficiency. The age of the railway was dawning. Section 5. Doubters and naysayers. The challenges of innovation. Progress, as they say, is never a straight line. George faced skepticism and resistance. Steam-powered carriages. Preposterous, they scoffed. Horses and canals are the future, they declared. Investors were wary. Politicians were skeptical. Even fellow engineers doubted him. Trains will never work, they claimed. They'll jump the tracks at high speeds, they warned. But George pressed on. He knew in his heart that he was onto something big. He just needed to prove them wrong. He faced financial hurdles, technical challenges, and constant ridicule. But he never lost sight of his vision. He knew the potential of the railway. He knew it could connect people, goods, and ideas like never before. Section 6. Rocket Man, the triumph of the rocket, the Rainhill Trials, 1829. A pivotal moment in history. A competition to determine the best steam locomotive design. The prize, a contract to build locomotives for the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. The stakes were high. George Stephenson, along with his son Robert, entered their latest creation, the rocket. The rocket was a marvel of engineering. It was sleek, powerful, and efficient. It incorporated several innovations, including a multi-tube boiler and a blast pipe. The competition was fierce, but the rocket stole the show. It achieved an unheard-of speed of 36 miles per hour. The crowds were amazed, the doubters silenced. The rocket had proven the viability of steam-powered rail travel. It was a triumph of engineering and a testament to George Stephenson's vision. The world would never be the same. Section 7. Full steam ahead. The Liverpool and Manchester Railway. The Liverpool and Manchester Railway, the world's first intercity passenger railway. A testament to the power of innovation and the vision of George Stephenson. He was appointed as the chief engineer. He oversaw every aspect of its construction, from the laying of the tracks to the building of the bridges. He faced numerous challenges. Swamps had to be drained, hills had to be tunneled through. But Stephenson's determination never wavered. On September 15, 1830, the railway opened to the public. Crowds gathered to witness this marvel of the age. The rocket, adorned with flags and banners, pulled the inaugural train. The journey was a resounding success. The railway was an instant sensation. It ushered in a new era of transportation. The impact of the railway was nothing short of revolutionary. It transformed Britain and soon the world in countless ways. Goods could be transported faster and cheaper than ever before. This led to economic growth and industrial expansion. People could travel long distances with ease. This broke down geographical barriers and connected communities. New industries sprang up around the railways. Iron production, coal mining, and engineering all boomed. The railway also had a profound social impact. It created jobs, stimulated tourism, and even influenced the way people lived and worked. Time itself seemed to speed up. The pace of life quickened. The world had entered the railway age. George Stephenson's legacy extends far beyond the railways he built. He is considered the father of railways. His innovations paved the way for a global transportation revolution. His story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a relentless pursuit of progress. His influence can be seen in every train that rumbles down the tracks, every high-speed rail line that connects distant cities, and every engineer who dares to dream big. He showed the world that anything is possible with a bit of ingenuity and a lot of grit. His story continues to inspire generations of engineers, inventors, and dreamers. He proved that even an illiterate miner's son could rise to achieve greatness. He is a reminder that the only limits are those we set for ourselves. George Stephenson's life was a remarkable journey. From the depths of the coal mines to the halls of Parliament, he defied expectations and achieved the seemingly impossible. He was a self-made man, a true testament to the power of education and self-improvement. He remained humble despite his success. He never forgot his roots and always championed the cause of the working man. He was a true visionary, a man who saw the potential of technology to improve lives and connect the world. In 1848, he was called to testify before Parliament on railway matters. Imagine that. The illiterate miner's son, now a respected engineer, advising the nation's leaders. His life was a testament to the power of perseverance, ingenuity, and a burning desire to make the world a better place. George Stephenson died in 1848, but his legacy lives on. He is remembered as the father of railways, a true pioneer who ushered in the railway age. His story is an inspiration to us all, a reminder that anything is possible if we dare to dream big and work tirelessly to achieve our goals. So next time you board a train, take a moment to remember the illiterate engineer who made it all possible. Remember his grit, his determination, and his unwavering belief in the power of human ingenuity. And let his story inspire you to chase your own dreams, no matter how audacious they may seem. Because in the words of the great man himself, I have no love for idleness. I've always noticed that the man who is always busy finds the most time to do good. Let us all strive to live by his example and make our own mark on the world.